Hi Taurus, this is your November 11th through the 17th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entry in your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you this week. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Taurus. We have the Moon, clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Gemini. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. It's a very, very specific reading, Taurus. I'm just going to be honest with you. The first two cards, the Moon, clarified by the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think those 3 cards should be looked at together. This is like the trigger. This is what happens in the beginning, or this is what happens this week, right? Those 3 cards, I believe, will play out this week. All right, so let's talk about this. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, somebody either says yes and executes and does something this week, and what they do, we'll get to that in just a second. Or the Ace of Swords is somebody being very, very decisive. It's kind of similar to what I just said. Yeah, when I was talking about the Ace of Swords a second ago, right? The Ace of Swords, yeah, it's the no BS ace, as I often refer to it. It's the word yes, one of the yes words in the tarot deck. The Ace of Swords is somebody who just says, you know what, that's how it's going to be, period. Right? Then they execute the Moon, clarified by the Five of Swords. That's what happens, right? The Moon could be a Pisces you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a Pisces, right? But the Moon could be a card of a secret. And the Moon is also a card of emotions. It's one of the most emotional cards in the deck. The Five of Swords, clarifying that, is a card of severing ties. Severing ties, getting into a major fight, slamming the door on the way out, slamming the door into somebody else's face. It's a card of an ugly fight. Okay, so here's where different scenarios actually come in. For some of you, either you or your person, the person you're dealing with, leaving someone else. If they're leaving someone else, they're coming your way with that Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, right? For others of you, it's you who is leaving somebody. I'm not judging anybody, it's just one of the scenarios, right? For others of you, perhaps you've got people who are trying to talk you out of it. You got people who are telling you not to get involved with this person. Or your person has people who are trying to talk them out of this, right? And with the Five of Swords, you're gonna tell those people, those rogue advisors, to shove their opinion, basically. And you don't care what the other people say, you're moving forward. All right? For others of you, perhaps you and your person, you got off on the wrong foot, right? Maybe you went on a date or two, but you got into a fight. It happens. It happens. And you may have an apology. They may reach out to you and tell you, you know what, we got off on the wrong foot, but can we please try again? We connected on so many other levels. Okay? So that's how I think those 3 cards will play out. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm onto something here. Whatever the case, here comes the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Knight of... I love this combo. It's one of my most favorite combos in the deck, when those 2 cards show up either close to one another or one clarifying another, right? Because the Knight of Cups, first of all, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's the most loving, the most serious, the most caring, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. And the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it, is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term ace out of all 4 aces. Okay, and the Six of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords, 2 sixes, right? Moving forwards. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of moving forwards. It's a card of feeling good about what's going on. The Six of Swords is definitely a card of moving forward. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. The Lovers could be a Gemini. You're dealing with the Lovers. It is a card of a choice, but so late in the reading, it was the very last card that came out. It could be a choice of a wedding venue or where you're going to be living together or something like that. The Lovers is also the love of your life card. The Lovers is a card of a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And besides the Lovers, we have two marriage cards. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Two marriage cards, right? The Ten of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card. The Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, as a matter of fact. Alright, so you got two marriage cards and the love of your life card in the potential outcome. But, there is an interesting beginning with the Moon, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. But the rest of the spread, it's just going to be worth it. The rest of the spread is just beautiful, amazing, and very happy. Alright, I'm really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Star. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Sun. And we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So as you can see, we have one King and one Queen. I assume you're the Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus, and I assume you're dealing with this King of Wands. Perhaps you're taking care of this King of Wands because they're healing, or they need care from you, right? And I don't know who this King of Wands is to you. Maybe it's your father, maybe it's your significant other, maybe it's your sibling, perhaps it's somebody else. Okay, but I think this is you who is like taking care of it, or maybe you are apologizing to this King of Wands. All right, because the Star clarifying the King of Wands, one way to interpret the Star, it's a card of a healing, right? And the Page of Cups could be a card of an apology, or again with the Page of Cups, maybe this is you offering your help to take care of this King of Wands. And I think it's going to work, right? At the end we have the Sun and the Three of Cups. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, all right? It's also a Leo major kind of card. So if this King of Wands is a Leo, it's that same person twice in this reading. And the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of like a reunion. It could be a card of a celebration, right? So perhaps this person will feel better and you can go out and have a good time. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. It doesn't even have to be an ex, by the way. We have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the World. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing perhaps with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. What I can tell you right away is that somebody is traveling this week, for sure, 100%. If nobody's traveling, unfortunately, it's not your reading. Perhaps you don't even know somebody is traveling. But we have 4 cards on the table out of 6 cards. And those 4 cards could be interpreted multiple ways. And one of those ways is travel. For all of them, right? The Eight of Wands, the World, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, all 4 of those cards could be travel cards. So when you have so many travel cards, guess what? Somebody is traveling. Could be you, could be them, could be both of you. You could be meeting somewhere in the middle or something. Or they will come, pick you up, and off into the sunset you two go. And we also have the Six of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, right, at the end. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card. It's also a card of somebody from the past. But the thing about the Six of Cups, it's not necessarily an ex. It could be an ex for somebody. It doesn't have to be. It could be just somebody from the past. Or a place from the past, a place where you've been before. And the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it, is a golden opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. All right, so it kind of looks like you're either heading towards a reconciliation, if it's an ex showing back up. If it's not an ex, then you getting together, you getting something off the ground with somebody from your past, it may turn out to be a golden opportunity for you with that Ace of Pentacles. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This week we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Justice. We have the High Priestess. We have the Chariot and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, maybe a water sign, Cancer in particular. The Ace of Pentacles loves you this week. You know what it looks like, Taurus? It looks like some kind of a maybe settlement or secret deal, or maybe you're being promoted this week, or maybe you're getting a job. Maybe you're getting hired, but if you're getting promoted, they're asking you to keep it under wraps, not tell anybody until they make it formal and official. Okay, or you're being hired. Maybe you got a job, but you haven't told your existing employer yet. Or maybe you will get hired this week for a new job, but you've been keeping it to yourself that you've been interviewing with other companies. Or, like I said, it could be a settlement or maybe a secret deal, right? I'm looking at that High Priestess and I'm trying to understand what's going on. The High Priestess could be a card of intuition. Perhaps this is your intuition kicking in and accepting that Ace of Pentacles to the left, the first card I came out. But for others of you, it's a card of a secret. It's a secret. All right? The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a struggle. If you got hurt in the past, or if you got fired, or if you got laid off and they did it illegally, or it was not the right thing to do on their part, you may get compensation. And if, say, you sued somebody, you're getting a compensation. And the High Priestess is the settlement. But it's still a victory for you, right? Because you're getting some money. Justice could be literally the judicial system, right? Something legal. Or justice is a government agency, some other government agency. Or you're finally getting what you deserve with the Justice card. All right, and the Chariot, the Chariot could be a card of transportation, or it is a card of a victory, or maybe you're going somewhere. Okay, perhaps if you're starting a new job, it may involve for you to either travel or drive or maybe relocate. But again, that's just for some of you. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Chariot and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer on the table. Well, Taurus, this could be happening to you, or it could be happening to somebody else. All right, because this is something you're not expecting. Okay, so this Queen of Wands could be coming towards you or coming towards somebody else. I don't think that's you. I don't think you're the Queen of Wands. I think this is another person. So here's the deal. This Queen of Wands is getting ready to pursue somebody. All right, is getting ready to tell somebody they love them. Okay, and this Queen of Wands could be getting ready to tell you that, or to tell somebody else that they love them. Okay, that's what's happening. This Queen of Wands is pursuing somebody. I think the Queen of Wands is the one initiating this. Okay, and the Queen of Wands, what's interesting about this reading, the Queen of Wands could be any fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them, right? Sagittarius is a fire sign. And the Sun on the bottom of the deck could be a Leo. Leo is also a fire sign. But the moral of this story is that the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Ace of Cups. I think this is what's coming from this Queen of Wands. The Ace of Cups, a confession of love, or they're going to be very, very lovey-dovey, very emotional. They're going to offer their love to somebody. Okay, the Chariot right next to the deck could be a Cancer, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward. It's a card of maybe literally going somewhere, right? And the Six of Wands clarifying the Queen of Wands is a card of victory, just like the Chariot, right? Just like the Chariot. So this person's intention is to win somebody over, you or somebody else. All right, Taurus. So that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.